But honestly, 70 to 80% of the fish I've caught that are big, that are substantial, that are Instagram worthy, that I give a fuck about, I'm by myself. I find that's what I kind of need out of fishing anyways, is a place to get away from everybody. That's why I don't fish off party boats or fucking piers or link up with 20 fucking people. Second of all, when you're by yourself, you don't get kicked out nearly as much, bro, because you're by yourself. And I take advantage of the fact that I'm Caucasian, you know, and I just gotta just creep and do my own thing. You're more focused, less heat up, no distractions. You feel me? You're totally zoned in on what you're doing. And honestly, it just really does help out a lot. You know, it's fun to fish with people, but when you are, you're hyped up, you're running around. So I'm not saying don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't be introverted and weird like me. Hang out with people, fish. But definitely put in some time by yourself. And when you do that, do like me, carry around a notebook. I write shit down. I draw fucking sketches of the lake and which corners I've seen fish at, and different structures that I see, and time of day when I catch fish, and I do all that shit, bro. I mean, it takes just a little bit of time, but when you do it over and over again, it's second nature, and then you just imprint your brain with straight knowledge. Trust me, bro. These are the things that are gonna help you, for real. Sheesh. Gang, gang. What's up, chum bags? So here's an example of what I mean about paying attention to what's going on and being able to change to adverse conditions. And basically, first off, I light a cigarette when I change the lure. These are my clippers. I ain't got no fancy clippers, but I always got fucking cigarettes. I've been throwing this dart spit, which is a low sinking lure. Beautiful lure. It's not out yet. A band of anglers, Patrick Sabille. He's the one that's designed this lure. When it comes out, I'll let you guys know. But I was throwing this around, and I was having fish hitting it, but they're hitting the back end of it. And I also noticed that the fish were coming from the bottom up on it. So that basically means that the fish are in a lower water column, and that they're biting the back of it. I don't know if that means they're not as hungry or they're just smaller. Whatever it means they want it. It just needs to be smaller. So I'm gonna stick to the same color, but I'm gonna switch to a Gill Reaper mini minnow. These lures are fucking amazing. Gill Reaper lures, bro. These hooks, I've already been hooked by them in my hand myself. They're super sharp. I'm about to switch them out just for that reason alone, to circle hooks. If you see, this one's bent because I had to pull it out of my fucking finger. But it's basically the same as this lure, just smaller, and got a little bill on it so it can go back and forth. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put a little split ring in front of it just to drop it down quicker to get it into the level where the fish are at. You understand what I'm saying? This is a deep lake. The fish are down 10, 15 feet deep. It takes maybe 2 minutes for the shit to get that deep. So with this, it's going to help it. And that's what I'm talking about. Those are those... Oh, shit. Damn. A fish just hit a dragonfly right there. Those are those little adjustments you got to make. Pay attention. When you see a fish hit, where'd it come from? From the top, from the side, from the bank, from under? Where did it hit the lure? Why you didn't hook it? These are the small things. And watch. Watch. I'm about to land a fish in a minute. Sheesh. Boom. Now see, you go. I got the Gill Reaper little minnow on like this. It's going to sink down slowly. I'm going to put this, I think this is like a 1/16 or maybe a 1/8 split shot right above it. And, you know, honestly, when people design lures, Gill Reaper lures, he's amazing, man. He designs them well. They're put together well. The patterns are crazy. But he can't design lures for every type of water and every depth. So being able to carry around these little split rings, these split shots, are able to help you get whatever lure you're using to the right depth where the fish are at, depending on the kind of water you're in. I've caught, 10-pound peacocks in 20 feet of water. I've caught 10-pound peacocks in a foot of water. So it's easy. They're cheap. You can hold a bunch of them. You get a whole fucking box of them at Walmart, and it can help you adjust whatever lure you're using. Even with live bait, it can help. Sheesh. Alright, this is a real serious one. Do not drink and go fishing unless you want to have a really good time. And a horrible hangover the next day. Trust me. I did it for a long time. You have fun, but you lose a lot of fish, and it ain't worth it. So if you want to have fun and not catch anything, drink while you're fishing. If you want to catch fish, I suggest roll up a blunt. If you want to go catch like largemouth and fish with like worms and shit, I suggest you take a half a Xanax, because that shit slow as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go fish for tarpon all night, I suggest you probably get like a gram of blow. I'm not saying do no drugs, but I'm saying this is the kind of drugs I put with this kind of fishing. You feel me? Peacock bass fishing, like, I don't know, man. The best fishing is the middle of the day. I don't really want to be on shit while I'm doing that. But definitely don't drink while fishing. Unless you want to have fun and have a horrible hangover. Because you won't catch fish. Jeez. Well, my friend, we come to the time of the day where you can't tell if it's better to have your glasses on or to have them off. It's called the fucking magic hour. I only call the evening time the magic hour. Morning time is okay, but you always feel like you're rushed because it's going to get hotter and get hotter. At the nighttime, right before, I call this dusk. The sun is down, but it ain't all the way down. You feel me? Fish are eating right now, no matter where you live. Barometric pressure has changed. The dew point has gone up. Temperature is changing. Fucking sun's coming down. The moon is coming up, making the water move around. Look at me. I sound like a fucking scientist, bro. But that's real talk, man. This is the magic hour, and I'm wasting it trying to tell y'all what's up. Another tip, don't try to catch fish while making a motherfucking video, because I'm having no luck. Every time I make a video, I see fish run by. But oh well. Jeez. Boom, there you go. I made that adjustment. Got the gill reaper. Where's the split shot at? Oh, there's a split shot. You see it? So I got it down in the pattern, even though the sun's going down. I got it in the right level and got smacked by this. It looks like a female. But there you go, bro. It produces. Pay attention to what you're doing. Adjust and catch fish. Sheesh. Like I said, I don't know if it's because it's the end of the day or what. But you stay out there. Woo! Woo! You'll catch them. Uh-oh. See, make sure they get released right. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Alright. Alright. This is obviously not a good spot to release him. Because he don't know where to go. So we're gonna drop him right here. There he goes. Here he goes. Alright, well there you go, chum bags. This is the first episode of Bentleys Tips, Bentleys Secrets. Like I said, I'll just cover some, nothing too in particular, just cover some basics, just to let you know where my head's at. You feel me? Next week, I'm going to make a video about gear. Everything from fishing reels, fishing rods, how to pair them, what kind of braid to use, what kind of lead